Hello, can I come in?
This is Halcyon News. We start a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Oh, my bad, you guys were watching?
All right, I'm going.
You're going where?
All right, I'm on my way.
That's how you do it. So what's this one for?
I'm going.
How do you make him follow me?
Coming over to you.
Man, I really want to know if I could come in here. It's like wide open. Sure I can come in? Oh, okay, there we go. Restricted access. Can I... Okay, I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, I don't want to fuck it up. Let me go here so I can fix my weapons that I forgot to do. Or just one weapon. That's it. And let's go into the city.
Huh? Carry on.
Okay.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Got a quest over there, and we got another one over here. That one seems closer, so let's go here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the Sprat.
Huh?
Hello.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
Sugar cookies.
Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Never mind then.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Oh yeah? I have to pay, damn, 10,000?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
What?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Qualms? I don't know what qualms are.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Yes, dearie? Anytime, sweetheart.
Hold
Great
on.
law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth-back during my seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, I must say. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
I'd work just for the cookies, but Gladys insists on paying us in cold, hard bits.
Mm-hmm. There might be some good-ass cookies, I guess. There's an area here. Oh, just the bathroom. Can I get stuff from the garbage? Ooh, what is this?
Easy. Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
Well, look at that. I found a little place where I can actually take stuff. Pretty sure this is taking me to like a restricted area. I don't know if I should continue this. I do want to take some parts and stuff that I could find here. Okay, yeah. it tells you at the bottom too that you're in a restricted area. I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll just continue and be a good boy. Maybe one day I'll do like a playthrough where I'm just an asshole and just do whatever the hell I want.
Just passing through, minding my own business.
Oh, I can take this. Someone threw it away. Someone by me.
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed. Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
So all these vendors, do they sell different stuff? Oh, look at this nice pink and white blue warmer. Any rifles? It's a level 2 one though. I'm good.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up. Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end. Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years. Huh? What? Huh. Now that I heard.
You bitch.
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
So, stuff in there. Obviously, I can't take it. So now I gotta head over to the engineering place. This is what, the cantina or something?
This is Halcyon.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Do you?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space? The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Oh man, I just need engineering 25.
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
Okay, you gotta talk to this guy.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
What's up with you? Feeling a little sick? Nice, I could take stuff from the bathroom.
Yeah, but I'm trying to expand my whatevers. And if I wanted iceberg whiskey, I've got that back on my ship.
Why aren't you drinking that then? Gotta be cheaper than ordering shots.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
I'm good, I don't want to listen to that.
Tossball finals are scheduled to
Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe on that order.
Oh, for a second I thought I could play darts, but...
I had the toss ball scores from Decanis. What about the rail gliding championship? I didn't think anyone...
Oh, hey, you.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you. Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
I want to do my sniper with a silencer. Can I do that?
So, what can I get you?
See what you got. Yeah, I don't know. I usually don't buy anything from like sellers. I just like to find my own shit.
It's always fucking crazy.
Is that a dead body here? Pretty sure I'll die if I go in there. Yeah. Now going into the medical bay.
Are you listening to me, Mfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Hey, it's her, isn't it her? The one from the trailer?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Hey, let me talk to you.
Something I can help you with? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
That's it. I can't go
What
in.
seems to be the problem? Take care.
Well, okay then.
Good luck getting to Jessie, and better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work.
How far is it going?
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Hey, he told me to say this.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Ooh, I keep getting quests to do. Hey.
Does Dr. Mfuru ever take a day off?
I am gonna find the lady chick, whatever it's here. Don't cut. Find an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when you enter the associated restricted area. So am I really going there then? Trespasser will be shot on sight. Fine, holographic disguise activated. So your holographic shroud has been activated, giving you temporary access to a restricted area. Moving drains the shroud energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate. Talk your way out of integration to reset the shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out, blah blah blah. Okay. What? What?
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. So where is she? Operating room? Quarantine. Maybe I could go in here. She should be in here.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
Oh, look at him. He's an actual one of those guards.
Leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
That sounds very convincing. Yep.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Oh, I get to come in? Can I take stuff from here? Nope.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
The lie.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awfully cold-blooded of you. Though I admire your backbone. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Okay, so I got another quest. So does the shroud, does it end up on, does it refill? Let me try again. Oh, it does refill. So those little things on the right, does it mean I have 3 charges until it goes away? You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I found like an Easter egg of a what's that shit called already? The Pit Boy. I would like to see that. I like that. Nice. I like that thing. Okay, let's go. Talk to her again.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft skills.
Yeah.